Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Today is the day of Duane's update, so I'm going to give you a look at his kit and show you how to get him. He is guaranteed, so as you see here, if you have 200 of these medals, you can just straight up buy Duane, which is exactly what we're going to do. Perfect. You have to bear with me, I'm tired, it's very early. Look at that. I will say the helmet suits him a lot better than it does Gaff. Okay, perfect. So how did I get those medals, right? If you go to your special shop, I know we're all used to going to the Bizarre shop for that extra bonus, but I'll take that. That's from Hiroki's gift, which was very generous this time around, but it always is. One of these packs has 200 of those medals. Canadian, it was like 60. I don't know what it is. In the States, I think it's 40. Okay, so before we actually do any of the summoning polls, let's take a look at Duane's kit. Now, like, everybody's got to calm down. They're doing these videos of whether or not you should pull a cane before we know his kit. Like, they're doing all these complaints about, oh my god, premium limited unit. Like, you guys don't always have to be riding pitchforks. If he wasn't on your plan, then you're probably not going to miss him. If you've got a long-term plan to get to the 1-year anniversary, right? You're not going to lose out if you didn't plan for him. And if you did, they've given you a guaranteed way to get him. So maybe give them a little bit of credit next time. Let's look at his helm. I want to see his TMR. So it's 6 defense, 10 spirit. I like that. It's going to make him more of a magic tank. Oh baby, magic prevention. Raise his own magic attack resistance for 3 turns. That's not bad at all. I don't know what the percentage is, but to give that to somebody who doesn't have the Spellblade kit, Spellblade, would be really cool. So obviously we know he's Viking Dragoon. Let's take a look at this. I'm excited to see what he has. I think he'll fit really well with Kane. Sword Eater lowers attack, jump, okay, classic. Spell Eater lowers magic, fair. He does get Killing Axe, which is large man eater. Unyielding protection is a missile resist. We knew he'd have that. Okay, max HP from the Dragoon tree. Dark Mantle, let's check this out. Own defense and spirit for 3 turns and lowers light resistance. Interesting, is what I'll say for that. Lowers dark resistance for 3 turns, then deals damage small, that's whatever. He gets the 20% attack node. Dragon's Blade, yep, okay. He's going to be a pretty heal tank, it looks like. Yeah, so that's his Absorb from Dragoon. That's his own. Chance of countering magic attack. So he's a straight up magic tank, is what it looks like they intended for him. Nobody in the right mind uses Fighting Spirit, let's be honest. Jump +1, totally okay. Atonement. Raises slash attack of allies within area around self for 3 turns, and raises own defense piercing rate for 3 turns. Nasty. Horizontal, short, knee break, launch. Love that he gets launched. That's a nice little addition there. Knighthood, raises defense. Dragon Standard, Dragon's Kin. Yeah, I really have nothing to say about those. Darkness. Deals damage medium to targets within range, and chance of inflicting disable for 3 turns. Okay, so this is a shorter. Everybody was freaking out about this. Oh my god, again, oh my god, AoE disable. Like, until you know the facts, please relax. I'm pretty sure this is 1 range less than Judgment Blade, which is already on Agrius. Or if it's the same, this is the same as Judgment Blade, which is already on Agrius. Granted, it's disable instead of stop, but I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. Like, if somebody can't do anything for 3 turns, and if somebody can't use any spells or attacks for 3 turns, that's equivalent to me. I don't care if they're moving around, okay? Warcry. Swift Shadow we already knew about. Move +1, raises hate, Viking Lore, max HP and attack, Dragon's Roar, and Magic Infuse. Removes re-raise from target, then deals large damage and reduces AP. Totally cool. It does look like he's geared around Yuna, to be Yuna's counter, because he's just a straight magic tank. But he should have some defense, right? What does he have here? So only 5. He does get some piercing, which is cool, and he gets 10 slash. So he gets a lot of piercing actually. I thought he would have more magic, considering his kit gives him a lot of magic, including his TMR. But maybe they do that to make up for his lack of magic. Cool. Okay, so I did already buy his shards from the shop. Not all of them, just some of them. However, I do want to check out the other banners here, because there's a lot of guaranteed UR banners and this and that. And we still need to pull for his vision card, because any unit released with a limited vision card is like 80% useful. without the max limited vision card. Again, like if it's too much for you to get, like it's totally understandable. It is in some cases if you don't plan or have a lot of Iswar. It is a lot of money, and they throw a lot of these, high potential. Let's see what we get here. They throw a lot of these high potential. I'm just gonna skip this. Units into the mix that aren't on the JP timeline. The fact of the matter is that if you want to know exactly what's coming out or what's like, go play JP, right? Like if you don't want your own game, you shouldn't be in global unless you just want to plan ahead for what we do know. In which case you'd have a pretty solid timeline, and you'll just miss out on some of the units like this, right? We knew Kane was coming for a long time, so you miss out on one unit every once in a while, right? But I don't see a need to be all right all the time. Let's pull for Irresistible Darkness. Now, every time I've ever... Okay, as soon as I say this, it's not going to happen. Every time I've ever pulled a 10-step for a guaranteed vision card at the end, I've always gotten it on the second or third step before we actually get that. Let's see what we get here. So let's see if we can pull this Irresistible Darkness before we get to the end. Now, I was looking at the stats. It gives him, I think, 20 Dark Attack, 15 Slash. What else did it give him? 35% party attack damage, so that was equivalent to Vow of Love, which of course he doesn't need because of his innate hate, which is cool. I do like that. And 12 magic resist. Oh, Nasha. Okay, I actually want her shards. She's a good unit. There's your Pierce tank. Nasha. I can't even say that with a straight face. I think she does have Dragoon, though. I'm not going to lie. But I like that she has, if I'm not mistaken, she has a bonus move passive, which is always phenomenal on a tank, which is why I was super excited to pull for Duane. In my last videos, I did mention how it felt like something was missing when I used like Glacial and Kane together. I didn't have something to tie them in. Duane could be that, because he's a tank with move. He'll work well with Kane, and I'm actually thinking of switching Kane to Viking to use with him to see if that slash will help every once in a while. What are we doing here? 10 URs guaranteed, 10 times Sermon with a reroll. Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready. 10 times URs the reroll. I'm looking for Gilgamesh. Actually, I've been close to maxing him for my Ice team. No, I don't know if they're all units. They're not all units. Okay, let's see if we get some good cards. Tetra. Okay, I could always do the Tetra. I do have like a good win team too with Alusha. That's not useful to me. Ifrit, believe it or not, I haven't maxed Ifrit. I've always just used Vow of Love because you pretty much always need it in PvP. Except for now, maybe, with Duane. Dashing over Snowy Field. Okay, cool. I only have that 3-star. I will take that. Becoming stronger than anyone else. I don't think I've ever seen used. Last Wall's cool. I'll take Last Wall. Whisper, sure. I don't have a lot of Whisper shards. I've always been intrigued by Whisper, actually. Gilgamesh. Oh, beautiful. What did I say? Ildira, I don't have either. I'm actually going to take this first pull. Last Wall, Ildira, and Gilgamesh and Whisper. So these four, to be honest, are all units that I've wanted to work on. Gilgamesh recently to go with Agrias and Auron, or Fravia, even in Auron, if you're doing a magic team. Whisper has always been an appealing idea for me, but just I never got enough of her shards to make it viable, and she wasn't appealing enough to rush. Ildira will go really well with Titus and Glaciella. Or if you just pulled the new Ramada rework, same thing with Ramada and Glaciella, or Ramada and Titus. And Last Wall is just like Last Wall. Combine his ice down with Gilgamesh slash down, and you got a fun time. So we're going to take the first pull on that. I am happy for the Gilgamesh shards. I think that puts me very, very close to Limit Break 4 on him, which is the usable range, so I'll get to test him. Oh my god. I did one pull. I did one pull on the banner for Irresistible Darkness, didn't get it, and then just gave up and did the 10 pull. Oh, that's so funny, guys. You'll have to forgive me. It is very early. It's only 6. Usually I am up at 3. I was up at 3 today. And I'm out of energy drinks. We're just going to skip this. It does have the potential to be no. So it did turn into UR, but it's echoing screams. But yeah, some fresh out of energy drinks, which is usually my coffee in the morning, which is super unhealthy. I definitely don't get into that habit. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's do the third step here. Of course, every time I've ever pulled on my own, like I said, it's the second or third time on the way to the guaranteed. It's not going to happen here. Every time I've pulled while recording, I get much worse luck. There is a UR unit at the end. Let's click through. Ramada we have maxed. I want to click through and see who that is. Any guesses? Any guesses? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Eileen, which is fine. I've actually been working on her. I have a max Titan, and Eileen EX looks pretty powerful, so I've been looking forward to actually use her. Oh, another Whisper. Okay. 80 Whisper shards in one day. I can't complain. Maybe I will have to max her soon. Whisper, Duane, and Kane, anybody? They had to name him Duane. I just find Duane and Kane so funny because they do fit really well together between being dark, having varied, what's the word I'm looking for? Having varied damage sources, and one of their vision cards is Slash resist and the other is Magic resist. So I think they just make a very well-rounded party. I just find it really funny that it's Duane and Kane. People are just going to get smashed by rhyming teams. Okay. Oh boy. Is this the last step? Or do we have one more after this? Let's see who that becomes. I have a feeling that's going to turn Severo, Bloodless King. No turn. Helena. Okay. I'm okay with Helena. That was only step 4. Okay. So this will be our Irresistible Darkness. Let's see. Wow, these load times are killer today. I find that the more and more updates, the bigger the game gets, the longer the load screens get, which is going to be a problem that they'll eventually have to. Like, it's granted, obviously, the bigger the game gets, the longer the load screens. That just makes sense. But eventually, it's going to be a problem you're going to have to tackle. And I just don't know what they're going to do about it. Honestly, obviously, like, there's the idea of giving it its own PC client. That'd be cool. I could go for that. But to give a game like this its own PC client, this makes a good mobile game. It won't make a good PC game unless they find a way around the NRG system. Because the whole, enticement of a mobile game is to be able to pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. A PC game, a lot of people want to spend hours on end playing, and once you're at the point where I am, and a lot of people probably are, where you do play a lot from your phone, if it has its own client, you're going to want to be able to play it for hours on end, and you won't be able to do that with the energy system. So there's Irresistible Darkness. I really like the art on that card. Let's check this out. Spend those medals on Gilgamesh shards, or maybe Duane. I guess Duane. I think he's featured though, so I probably won't. So this goes up to 35%. Magic resist goes up to 12. Slash attack goes up to 15, if I'm not mistaken, and dark attack goes up to 20. Not broken by any means. I think that's fairly balanced. It doesn't have any dex or agility or any substats that we've been seeing on a lot of these cards. The attack 35% might be a touch high. The reason I say that is because the specific elements, or I guess that's a bad way of putting it, the specific bonuses, so like Kane's has Pierce Up, I believe, is always limited at 25. So to have a more generic one like attack go all the way up to 35 while still accommodating the magic resist, I don't think is appropriate. To be honest, this just works on Duane, right? Yeah, it does. I think they would have had a better balance at 30 or 25% for attack up, and maybe 15 magic resist instead of 12. But what do I know? I haven't seen the unit yet, so I don't know if his innate attack is low, and that's why. But as a party effect, like, that's still going to affect Kane the same way Vow of Love would, right? So if you have somebody like Leishella giving a 25 party bonus Man-Eater from Titan, or I guess you don't need Leishella, but she works best with Titan or Eileen, you get that 35% attack up, and then you get the 25 pierce up from Kane's Demon Wall. It's going to be a bad time. Interesting. Look at this. No, is that what it means by no summon limit? Oh, okay. So if you guys just want a ton of gold, if you want a ton of gold or growth eggs, you can repeat this 5-step, which I've never seen before. I don't know if I like that. I don't know what summon bonuses there. Let's do. We got some more now. So we got some more. What is this? Let's do this. 5 UR units guaranteed. So the other 5 UR will be or can be vision cards. I don't know if they will or can be. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, just 5 UR units, and the rest can be anything. Okay. Lucia is max. Those are Mog medals. Oldoa, I'll take. She does have a spot in the meta. Frederica, I have maxed. Tragic Mog medals. Victoria, I have maxed. Guys, I'm not a whale, I promise. No. Okay. Give me somebody I need. I'll take Gilgamesh shards. That would be cool. Oh, dear. Okay, I'll take that too. Alright, so 1 for 5 there on those. Love that. I guess 2 for 5 because I don't have Oldoa maxed. And she is somebody I have thought about using. The problem is I have Yerma maxed. And I don't see need to max both of them. Yerma is going to get her X job soon. And hopefully she'll be on par with, like, human level URs, because I don't know what they really did with her. She was okay until defense numbers just started going up and up, and she still has no pen. So her damage started going down and down. What is this 5-step of someone? I love how they show a limited unit at the end of this. Summon tickets. Yeah. So you are unit guaranteed on step 5, and they show you a new unit and a limited unit. Like you're going to get either of those. You're not going to pull Gilgamesh with a lower rate, and you're certainly not going to pull Luartha with with that. Let's do the shard one next. 100 UR shards guaranteed. 10 times summoned. That's fucking badass. Excuse my French. God, why did I say that? You ever say something and then you're like, oh, it's too early. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Okay, Whisper. I'm gonna have her max at the end of this video. Christ's sakes. Gilgamesh. Oh, that is beautiful. That is life-saving. Howlett I already have maxed. Stern I don't have maxed. I'll take that. Rob Horn I certainly do not have maxed. No matter what Cabbage says, I'm sorry, Cabbage. Miranda I don't have maxed. Mediana, I think everybody. Stern again. Wow, 200 Stern shards. That's half of a limit 5 Stern, isn't it? These I have maxed. And Whisper. I have gotten 280 Whisper shards in one video. I had to talk about being curious about her. There's no gold Sterns. That's okay. 100 Gilgamesh, I'll take that. I don't care about any of the others, but that's a ton of Mog medals, guys. That's at least 400 Mog medals right there, which is brutal. But in the future, they will have a better place because we'll get a different shop, and X jobs will make the need for an excess of medals more prevalent. So let's see. You have to forgive me if I sound super gravelly. I have no water near me. And it's very early. Okay, let's do this 50 UR charge summon. God, everything is a tongue twister today. 50 UR charge summon. Okay, let's see if we can pull another Gilgamesh. If we pull any more Whispers, I'm actually gonna cry. Okay, Victoria. Mog Metals. Yeah. Okay, that's 3 units I've maxed in a row. Miranda, I'll take. I don't have her maxed. Although I will take Whisper. I'm gonna kill myself. What do we got here? Hall, I don't have max, but I have limit break 4, so I'll take that. It's a nice TMR. Rob Horn. Can we get a Gilgamesh? Yerma. Can this be a Gilgamesh? No, it's a Howlet. It's okay. I will take this. Again, a lot of Mog Metals, 250 there. But there are some units that now are closer to me maxing, which I will take. It's always fun to use new units. Especially with an ever-changing timeline and meta, right? And now that we know that they have no aversion to releasing either limited or upgraded or changed cards at the very least to help bring some of the under-tweaked units back into the meta. It's always good to max somebody that you might not really want right now because you don't know what they will do. That's the most positive thing I can say. I don't know what they'll do. Okay, 10 URs, right? Units? I don't know. I didn't check. It is units. Okay, I'm gonna buckle in close. Let's see what we got here. Can we get another Gilgamesh? I don't have Gold Stern yet. Oh, last wall I will always take. That's beautiful. Okay, Mediana I'm a little salty about, but it's fine. Ildira, lots of Ildira shards today too. This is phenomenal. I must be in the... Ooh. Knight of Grandshelt. Ah, Rain. I don't have Rain. I guess I do now. And I don't have Gold Stern. I think those are the only two, but I'm not mistaken. Oh, I don't have Halloween Ryu, but I'm certainly not pulling him on this. Let's see. Old, I'll take. I think that actually maxes him for me. Who was that? What just happened? No! No! What's wrong with this banner? Okay, I'll skip it, I guess. Who was that? Was that Stern? Ah, so I did pull Gold Stern. And my client just exploded. So now I think I have every UR. I pulled Gold Stern, I pulled Rain. I don't think I'm missing anyone else. Oh, like I said, I'm missing Halloween Ryu. But other than that, I have everyone, limited and not. I'll take the Eileen shards, Khalif we miss, and more Ildira. That's fantastic. My Ildira has to be pretty damn close now, right? Okay, let's see if there's any other banners I want to pull on. I don't think there is. I do need to save some of the paid Visoir for Duane's card shards and regular shards. I'm definitely going to have to pull some more Visoir out of my ass. No, there's no more banners I want to check out. Oh. Okay, and I... Oh, what an end to the video. And I closed the app because I'm just done. So I'm going to go get some food. You have a phenomenal day. If you're pulling for, I don't know, if you're pulling for Duane from his banner, which I don't know why you would do, but I guess if you're free to play, like, I really can't say anything against you. Good luck. Also, if you're free to play and you're pulling from his banner, don't pull from his banner. Just don't think about Kane or Duane ever. I don't know why I said Kane. They just rhyme. Don't pull for Duane unless you can just buy Duane. And have a great day.